Oh.
Sorry.
That's all
I
right.
hit the button before you said that. I was like, oh, crap. Good morning. Oh, crap. That's a good way to start a morning, huh?
Oops.
Welcome to the Picker Daily Hustle episode. What did I say? 217? Wow. It's crazy. We're in the 200s. Who would have thunk, right?
I know. I was gonna say I watched episode 6 this morning.
Oh, did you? Did it make
And
it?
I seen it.
It made it clear, right? Yeah.
I seen it happen.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I think I
It's
am.
an alright Tuesday.
Did you take a nap?
Yeah, I slept for 3 hours.
Well, that's good. At least you got a couple of hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Better than none, right?
Oh yeah.
Better than a kick in the pants.
Yeah, it's the same as I got yesterday total.
Why did you only get 3 hours sleep?
I don't know.
That's not good, Sally. You can't
I
be
went to
going.
work dead. I was like, ah.
You were the Walking Dead live.
My eyes were all red, and
Man.
I looked like there was going to be something happening at work last night.
Well, I'm glad you're still hanging in there. You're still alive. That's a good thing.
Me too.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Did you get any sales yesterday?
Not yet. Well, I got the one for the Vera Bradley purse, and then I think that was it. Because I run out of listings, or not run out of listings, but I didn't have
You
any
ran out of drafts?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not gonna have any sales today because I didn't list anything.
Oh. Well, you know, that's something, because you kind of started it a little bit late, you know, so that'll be something that you can work towards when you're off. You're off tomorrow, right? Yes.
No.
You're not?
No. This is a long work week. I have 6 in a row this week. So, I go to work at 6 tonight, which is a little bit better because I have been going in at 5. And then I have to go to work tomorrow at 5.
Ugh.
And then I get 2 off.
Only 2.
And then she's going to make a new schedule.
Well, that's good.
And not the week of Christmas, but when was it? I took 2 days. I took 2 days off. I think it's next. I can't remember. It must be next week. Or the week
Well,
after.
it has to be either next week or that's it. Because the next week is Christmas.
Okay, it's not this week. It's shoot, I can't remember. Um, but I took 2. I think I took because she has me on today and tomorrow, and then excuse me, I'm
Bless
off
you.
for 2,
So you're off Friday and Saturday,
and then
today and tomorrow. And then you're off Thursday and Friday.
Thursday and Friday, and then I work Saturday and Sunday, and then I put in for I think I put in for the 20th and the 21st and the 22nd.
Okay. So that'll give you like 5 days off.
No, no, no. I won't have that many off. I'll only have like 3,
Oh,
3 or 4.
okay.
So
I was hopeful.
yeah, I know that. Yeah, 5 ain't gonna happen right now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know that it's hard for her to because she's shorthanded. It's hard to
Yeah,
get everybody their days off before the end of the year. That's going to be difficult to do, you know.
yeah. I mean, I think everybody's pretty much got their days squared away.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And if they don't, then they're SOL.
That's right. That is right. Good morning, Frankie's Finds. Morning, everyone. Kind of got a slow start going on. Some of us are running on fumes. Need to fill
I
up.
wonder who that is.
That'd be me.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Did you sleep?
Yeah, I slept. I slept good actually. I went to bed at 12:30. Um, went to bed at 12:30, and then I was up by 6. So
Oh wow.
I was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
So
I can't find my chat.
well,
Um okay, here it is.
you find it. Yeah. So I didn't do what I was supposed to do yesterday. I was supposed to go to the store and get groceries and all of that, and I didn't go anywhere. Which I should have because I think yesterday was going to be a warmer day than what today is supposed to be. So it's 18 degrees here. But
Yeah, it's 14 here and 14 wind chill.
oh my gosh.
It was cold last night and we had like blizzard type weather when I was coming home. The road commission guys were coming in the store and getting their coffee and stuff, getting ready to get out on the road, and I said, are the roads that bad? And he's like, well, they're kind of iffy. And I said, I just barely live down the road. Am I gonna make it home or am I gonna make it in the ditch?
Yeah. Well, at
And
least you made it home.
yes, it was that wind was something else. I mean,
Yeah.
it felt like it was more than 14, whenever I was out on it.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is when you get into cold weather, slick roads, and you've got the wind,
Hmm.
potentially that wind's gonna, you know, make you spin out.
Hmm.
It's gonna
Oh,
push you in and everything. But thankfully you only have a little bit to drive, and so it's not that you know not that big of a deal.
if you go slow,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal because you'll end up, um, you'll end up getting through it real
Yeah.
slow.
Hank says, Let's see. Well, Frankie's Fine says, my kids took me to dinner last night. I think I ate something I shouldn't have, but she slept good. Well, that's good. Then Hank says, I'm having to redo my entire photo taking process today. The camera on this new phone is garbage in square mode. Well, that sucks
Oh.
because she just got that phone like it's a new phone. So I'm going to use my DSLR and figure out new processes. Well, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Frankie's Fine says I've got 57 8-track tapes to research. That's
Awesome.
cool. And Hank says already did dishes, starting the laundry, now putting together the steamer. Good morning, Great Lakes State. Oh my goodness, what just popped right out. Clear breathing last night, feeling great this morning. It was very expensive with the dog at the vet yesterday. More tests and a dental coming up next week for him. So more money going out. Got to work hard this whole week to make extra money to keep up. I'm sorry.
Dang.
I'm sorry. That's, I know that you want him to be better and and everything, but just work hard and you'll get it done. I sold 3 things yesterday. Sold those other pair of cowboy boots.
Oh, good.
Sold those for 34, and then I sold
Great.
one of those Steve Harvey suits
Oh, good. How
for
much you sell it for?
28.
That's not too bad.
No, because I bought it like for, I think with that batch, I think it was 84 cents because I got that with the bag sale the
Wow.
prior time. And then I got paid for that Hello Kitty phone that was on Listed or Ditch It.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they paid 15 for that. So it was a good day. It was a good day.
That's awesome.
Hank says last final was yesterday, so I'm gonna focus on working and getting this handled. Yes, that's what you gotta do. Take care of business. TCB, as Elvis would say.
I'm gonna have to go put some clothes on. Mmm.
Is it chilly?
Mmm.
Yeah. So, and yeah, I got 21 listed yesterday, so
Awesome.
that was good.
You're working.
I was trying to. Working my little fingers to the bone. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm sorry.
It's contagious.
But yeah, I gotta keep that. I gotta keep that going. That what do you call it? Keep that train full of coal, I guess you could say.
Mm.
Guess that's one way to say it. Oh.
Yeah.
Keep feeding the beast. Because he's hungry.
Yeah, for sure.
I watched last night I watched because I had, since I got this thing from Nikki for like movies and stuff,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I canceled my Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tina gave me her information, and so I'm using hers.
Oh, her
And so,
Netflix.
yeah, her Netflix. And so I had never seen either one of the uh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
I had never seen those movies.
Oh, they're good.
So I ended up watching the second one last night. I still need to watch the first one, but I
Yeah,
watched the
you should
second one.
watch the first one first.
So it was good, but it was good. It's a good. Now I will say that most days, well, right now anyway, I've been watching the Walking Dead, the whole series, like all
Mm.
7 or 8 seasons. So
Mm.
I think I'm on like season 4,
Oh,
and it's actually like the worst area or the worst season or episodes because it has the governor in it.
oh,
And I just don't. I have no desire to watch him. I don't
yeah.
like him.
I don't either.
And then they're to me they're just not. I just don't like those episodes. Um, but that's neither here nor there. So I was watching those, and I just have those running constantly. You know, but that's kind of a boring. I don't know, just not into them. But um, so last night I turned that on. I was like, well, I wonder what movies are playing. So I watched that. It was a good change.
Yeah.
Change. Um, yeah, and I got 21 listed, so I was happy with that. Kind of split them up within the day, so
Yeah.
they weren't all bunched together. Um, oh, I think I need some coffee. Um,
Mm.
what else we got going on? I need to put away inventory today. That's definitely something high on the list.
Yeah.
I need to get some inventory put away, and I need to run to the store, probably pay a few bills. Fun day, right? Fun day. Fun day. What else we got going on?
So is it just cold there? You don't have
Yeah,
no snow?
no, no, it
That's
hasn't.
good.
I mean, we might have had, a few flurries fly, but that's been it. Um, as far as snow, we've not gotten a snow yet.
We've gotten like we got
Okay.
we got about 4 or 5 inches out there.
And I will say, I don't think there's anything in the forecast,
Mm.
which is so weird.
Yeah.
It's just a very weird winter. I'm
Maybe
gonna
it'll
look at
be a
my,
quick one.
well, one could only hope.
Hmm.
Yeah, there is nothing. I'm looking at the 15-day forecast, and it goes till the day after Christmas, and there's nothing. Like
Wow.
this week we've got like today is supposed to be 44, tomorrow's 54, um, 40s and 50s this week, 50s next week.
Wow.
Um, then the 22nd, the highs are in the 30s. Um, Christmas, it looks like 33 degrees. I don't understand it, but you never know.
Global warming.
Maybe something will happen and we'll get some kind of freak storm that comes through or something. So
Yeah.
I ain't complaining.
Yeah, I
I
know.
just think it's super weird. But let me look at the chat. Hank says not reading directions, just tried to out the flexible hose straight into steamer and wondered how the hell to use it all floppy. Oh, and I guess her husband or boyfriend, husband, I'm gonna call him her husband, got a huge screw in his tire yesterday. Man. Yep.
'Tis the season.
It sucks. If it ain't one thing, it's another. It's five others. But you know what? That's life. What's that video? It's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many, how you get up and fight back. So that's right.
Well, I think I'm gonna go back to bed. No.
Really? Really now? It's okay. If you want to. I would understand.
I was just kidding.
What the heck? Just
What?
happened. I don't know. I lost the chat.
Oh.
I had it and then it's gone now. I have to get it back. But yeah, I've got a busy day. I've got things to do and all that. So
I just need to sleep.
yeah.
That's what's on my agenda. Probably. That's probably the only thing I'm going to get done today, besides what I'm doing here right now.
Come here, chat. Come here, chatty chat chat.
Chitty chat chat.
I hope everybody has a great day.
Are we going off?
No.
Heck,
we only been on 23 minutes.
It sounds like you were gonna shut it down.
No. Thrifty Picker says I want to go back to bed too. Yeah, I pulled some more shoes out of the garage yesterday. Two more totes of shoes. I pulled out I still had 3 totes of purses that I'm going through, so
Wow.
trying to get through those and get things listed. So I'm kind of mixing it up with clothes and shoes and purses. So it's not very fun, but
it's good because it's better than just listing one thing all the time, and I think that's what I was getting into with the clothes. But because I'm such a procrastinator, so if I have one thing to list, I'll list everything but that one thing.
Right.
I'm just like
You
rebel at heart or something.
You avoid it.
Yeah.
You avoid it. I do that. I did that with a lot of my listed or ditch it stuff just because I don't know why I didn't want to list it. I mean,
it's stupid.
But it is, you can't explain it. It just happens.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I have a lot of purses. Pretty much I'm still going through the garage, so I'm still finding a few things here and there that need to be listed, but for the most part, all the totes that need to be listed, or everything in the totes, I should say, is in the house.
Yeah.
So I'm going through those pretty quickly. I think sometimes I get a little bit, I wouldn't say scared, but more like uneasy that like I'm going to run out of stuff to list.
I'm
If I
so
if I list everything, then what am I going to do? Well, you go
if
shopping.
I'm ever scared, I just have to go look in the garage.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was just out there looking for that thing and I was like, "Oh my god, I want to bring this in the house. Oh my god, I want to bring this in the house." And I had to catch myself because I'm like, no, you're not doing that because there's too much stuff in the house already
Right.
and you need to get that stuff listed and then you can come out and grab another box,
Right.
and you know, do that. And you're not bringing all this stuff in the house, even though it's good and it's the correct time for it and everything. I mean, if it
Right.
was, I did see some Christmas stuff, but I didn't even grab that. Just because I thought if I grab that, I'm going to grab everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I mean, you don't have a whole lot of room to
no,
put a bunch of, unlisted stuff,
no.
so you got to kind of
I would
list
actually have
it
to
and
probably
then,
switch it out or something because
right.
if I did that.
Frankie's Fine says we need a big comfy couch that we can all sit in and list from under a big warm blankie.
Yeah. I
Shoot.
would totally.
You know what would happen is I'd be taking
Yeah.
a nappy, not
Yeah.
listing.
Yeah. There would be no listing going on there.
Yeah. Everybody be on everybody else's shoulders.
Hmm. In front of a fire with hottie toddies.
I put it in the reseller squad yesterday, but I think it was Jill. She had said that they had put out a coupon for 100 free listings.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Well,
So
100 free listings. I thought yours says promoted or something.
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought I seen that and it said something about promoted listings.
Oh,
And so I
maybe.
thought, but I got 100 free listings.
Oh, right. That's what it was. It was just
Oh,
100.
okay.
It was 100 free listings. It was a promotion, but it was 100 free 100 free listings. So, I know that there's a lot of people that are going through that where they don't have um they ran out.
Jessica's probably happy about that.
Oh yeah. Because she did go and get her she didn't do a haul video, which she needs to do, but she went and picked up she bought another Gaylord of shoes.
Oh,
So she was busy listing those. But those
that's
come in
awesome.
handy.
Hmm.
Those 100 listings. So
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to use some of mine this week.
I'm gonna go get some coffee, but I'll keep my headphones on so you can keep on talking.
Well, that's a good idea. Because I'd probably just sit over here and go to sleep. You don't want me to do that.
No, no, no. No, no, no. What else we got going on?
I don't know.
I'm thinking that since I'm going to the grocery store, I might see if I can pop over to the thrift store and see if there's anything that I need.
that you
Not that I,
need?
not that I want, but I need.
Oh. I didn't know that there was a need for anything at the thrift store.
Well, I mean, what if they have a nice pair of cowboy boots there that just waiting for me?
True.
You know, I can sell those. Those seem to do pretty good, so
Yeah.
that's one of my
I'm
one of
never
my
able to find good ones.
that's one of my cash cows.
Yeah.
Cash cow. Yeah, let's just got my shipping is all done.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yep.
And if I do pretty good today as far as listing, I may start working on my closet. I need to clean my closet out.
Oh, right. Yeah, you said you were going to do that.
I need to clean my closet out. Actually, yesterday I did clean some clothes out. I ran out of room, truthfully, in my closet, hanging clothes up and stuff. So it's like, no, we're going to clean up some clothes here. So I got some clothes and what I couldn't sell, I put them in the donate bag, which is over by the treadmill, which is covered with stuff. So I think today I'm going to, since I'm going that way, I'm going to go ahead and load up the truck with all my all of that stuff there.
Wow.
I've
That's
got
donate?
yeah, that's all donated.
Mm.
So that's 3 boxes and 3 bags of stuff that's going. So I'm
Wow.
going to get that out of there.
That's like stuff that you can't sell?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
It's either like games that are not complete, um, stuff that's broken, stained. You know, I don't normally. I don't sell like stained stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't. I feel like it's like I feel like it's a return waiting to happen.
Mm.
Even if you put in all of the stuff,
Yeah.
I still feel like it's a return waiting to happen. Just like yesterday. So okay, so here's a good example. So I sent this lady bought these Guess jeans October 26th. She bought these Guess jeans. She lives across the pond somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it went there GSP.
Okay.
So she paid, the jeans were $25 plus she paid $7.20 plus she paid whatever she was supposed to pay for her shipping, which is another $24.
Right.
So then she got them and so a month and a half later, she says, well, I don't, these aren't high-waisted, which they were. These are not vintage, which they were. Um, these have food splattered all over them, which no.
Yeah.
I think what happened is, maybe she came across them and she realized that, oh, this is um basically this is money in the bank. I can just return. I don't really like these, so I'm just going to return them. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that they have all these things wrong with them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when she started a return, I was like, okay, that's fine. It sucks, but whatever. And then, so I couldn't get a label. I couldn't print out a label.
Right.
Because it's GSP. So,
Oh,
and I didn't
that's
know that.
why?
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, I was going to have to buy a label to get it wherever she was internationally, which was going to cost me. So I was going to have to pay her $25 plus her $7.20 that she spent, plus whatever it was going to take to get it back to her, or whatever it was going to take for her to get the package back to me. So I was like, I'm not doing that. So I just refunded her. It was going to be cheaper just to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
I understand that.
So yeah, they won't give you a label because it's not going to come back through GSP.
Oh, I see.
So yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
Well,
that's kind of like a, unspoken term, It's like,
well, because they did their job. GSP did their job. And so, I mean, what else are you going to do?
yeah.
It would cost me almost double
I
for
would
me
have
to get
asked for pictures.
the jeans back.
Usually when it's like, it sounds like a buyer's remorse type thing.
Yeah.
Usually whenever it's something like that and you ask for pictures, they kind of don't follow through. So just next time, and then like eBay will kind of side with you on waiting for pictures.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but like you still can't go over your days to where you're
supposed to
you're
react
yeah.
or
Yeah.
do
You're
whatever
supposed to
you're
like
supposed to
send
do.
a label or whatever. Usually you just send a message and say, hey, can you send pictures? And then you're waiting on them.
Right.
But it still can't go past the day. So if you call, this is what's happened to me before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I called eBay and said, hey, I asked this person for pictures and they never sent pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And so they ruled in my favor because um they didn't respond. So just so you know, next time, if it really sounds like a buyer's remorse type thing,
Right.
maybe call them on it. But it does sound like a very toxic
Yeah.
transaction.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So
It's kind of like oh yeah, do GSP, it's all fine and dandy or whatever until something like that happens.
Right.
And that's the kind of
And
like the messed up part of it.
on these jeans they did have they and it's rare that I do this, but they did have like it looked like some paint or something that had like splattered on, but there's pictures and that's in the conditions.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like food or anything like that. It was just,
Yeah. It was paint. Yeah.
it was paint.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I just don't tend to.
And there's people that like those kind of jeans. They like paint splatter jeans.
Right.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. And I was like, well, those pants are just not worth they're not worth me getting back and paying, double. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose in that situation, but at least, I can send them a refund, be done with it, and it's over and I can move on.
Yeah.
Just chalk it up as a this sucks situation.
Right.
Oh, oh my god. Excuse me. Yeah, but yeah. I have my nice Coors hat that somebody bought, but they've decided not to pay for it.
Oh, great.
So
that's a nice hat.
It is a very nice, it's truly a vintage, it's truly a vintage hat. It's got the snapback, the mesh, red, white, blue. I mean, I'd even wear that. It's just pretty cool. But yeah, they decided they haven't, they decided not to pay for it, so.
Yeah.
Yep, I do agree. I'm just trying to get, I'm up to 1,564 listings.
Wow.
That's a lot of listings.
Yeah, it is. Yikes.
But
I'm at 650.
Woohoo!
Climbing up there.
Good job.
I don't know how you get to that many listings, Valerie.
I don't know either.
Man.
Just list.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have, when I look at my watchers, I have, just says items with watchers is 85. So.
Wow.
What's up, my little monkeys?
Hey, Todd.
Oh.
Look, it's Sally.
I'm not doing it.
You're not? No?
No.
You're not following?
I'm not Todd's monkey.
My flying monkey?
No. I'm my own monkey.
Dorothy. That was great.
What the hell? That's my favorite song.
It is not my favorite song. It's kind of.
Somebody got Ricky Iglesias on their ringtone?
No, that's not Ricky. No. I can't remember. It's was it Yankee Daddy? Is it Yankee? And who is it, Hank? I can't remember. Oh, Fonzie. Yeah.
Fonzie and Yankee Daddy.
Yeah. That's who sings it. I don't give them their names.
That's why they're famous.
I was trying to remember what their names were.
That's why they're famous and we're not.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, Louis Fonzi featuring Daddy Yankee, right. The Monkey Master Man. Hank says, like yesterday, I was mad as hell once I realized it's just the camera quality that sucks compared to my Note 5. But rather than sit around pissy, went ahead and make a plan. Got to do what you got to do. That's right. So when you did that, did you? The reason why you got a phone was because of your camera, or was it because of your phone, your actual phone part? Because what I would do, and this is just me, if you like the Note 5 camera, then you can have to get my no, what you can do, and this is an option, is you can run your Note 5 and just use it as your camera and put the Wi-Fi on it, so then you can just update them directly to oh, that's right, that's right. The Note 5 I had was charging for less than 2 seconds and started sizzling, and smoking melted the cord where it plugs in. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. I understand now. Yeah, I can't get a brand new mirrorless camera, so I'm just gonna have to go use my bulky ass DSLR. So I'm assuming that, I don't know, the DSLR, is that like like um a camera, like an actual click camera?
I believe it's, yeah, I believe it's
The Note 5 has been
digital.
major issues, phantom charging, issues with VR gear popping up constantly. Yeah, so it was a matter of time. I use a wireless charger to charge it up at yesterday, so I could use the Note 5 as long as it will cooperate. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you're used to using the Note 5 camera, then, you can do that. I mean, that's what I use. I use a Note 5. But it doesn't work as a phone. I just have a little cheap phone for, telephone calls. Yeah, it's just a T4i, nothing too fancy. I've had it for years now. I have 1,835 millimeter lens, and they're great for MX shots, but 1835 is heavy and bulky for products. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know that you'll figure it out, and you just have to figure it out, and you definitely don't want things that are going to be, sparking and um, starting a fire. That's not going to do you any good. So
Heck no.
do what you got to do. Full size body with big ass lenses that go on the front. I see. Until you figure out something different, you know.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing. Just make it work for you.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let's see. What you got going today, Todd?
Well, Gwen finally got over being sick, so she went to work. What am I doing? Kind of like more of the same with the aquarium stuff, and
Still getting those up?
yeah, peeling stickers and the little cleaning and a little repackaging. You got to check every one to make sure all the parts are there and plug it in, make sure the motor works, and
Right.
so. But it's amazing how many views I've had on all this aquarium stuff and not one sale.
Huh.
Like I've got a couple of items in the aquarium stuff. I just listed them Sunday, right?
Right.
Oh, cha-ching.
There you go. See, you started talking about them, and there you go.
No, that was for a game.
Oh.
But yeah, some of those listings already have over 100 views
Wow.
and some watchers. So I'm like, why are you just looking at it? Go ahead and buy it, doofus.
Don't just look at the merchandise. This isn't a window shopping place.
Well, I mean, I have, like you put a nice pair of shoes on, you might get 15 looks in 2 or 3 days.
Right.
Or 15 views. But a bunch of this aquarium stuff, I already have like 100 views. I'm like,
well,
why didn't you just go ahead and buy it, you doofus? Oh, well. I'd complain. They'll make money eventually.
yeah, they will. Just gotta be a little patient. I know that's your middle name.
No, I'm not very patient. Well,
It'll be
I don't know. It depends on what it is.
right. I understand.
Some things I'm impatient, other things, I get it when I get it.
Right.
I'm patient about cleaning on the house. Yeah. There you go, Hank. Buy my stuff right now. I mean, that is unusual. I've had so many views. But whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, last night when I was or yesterday when I was listing, I was putting a lot of those listings on Poshmark too, because they were good Poshmark pieces. So, oh my goodness! And to be truthful, I kind of got out of the I wouldn't say that I got out of the Poshmark business, but it slowed down, So I had to. I wanted to focus more on my eBay. Sorry. But
Yeah. Can't do everything.
I know I was talking to Val yesterday, and she said that she was going through some of her listings, and she was saying that some of her keywords on items have been kind of jumbled up or something, which I don't know. She said, yeah, her listings were a mess. So she was going through and refining those. I probably need to do that too, go through every listing and just make sure it's where it's supposed to be and all the keywords are there, and I probably wouldn't hurt. But who's got time for that? Oh, sorry, I'm very yawny today. Which I really shouldn't be. I got a good night's sleep. Ringo is starting to venture out. Because all this time I've had him, like, he sleeps right next to me. And now he's kind of venturing out and sleeping other places on the bed. So I don't have my warm-up buddy. There you are, Val. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I sold that other pair of cowboy boots. Todd.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They sell fast.
They sell pretty good. I didn't think that they sold that well, but they sell pretty darn good. So I'm gonna when I go to the store today, I think I'm gonna stop by the thrift store and see if they have any more.
Yeah, cowboy boots are good sellers.
And see if there's. They usually have really good shoes there. Yeah, I found a lot of Keens and a lot of what else have I found there? Keens. I found a couple of pairs of good Nike shoes. It's definitely good. So Valerie says under managed store, then under search engine keywords, it was a mess there. I'm going to go there and see what I can find out. Under managed store. And then under search engine keywords. Let's see what I can find out. Taking its time. Got the little circle going round and round. For me, it's so hard for me to go go through all the listings, and it seems like it's so tedious, but heck, if that's going to boost your sales, or if that's the reason why you're not getting sales, that definitely might be the thing to do.
Yep. Boost.
Okay. So basically what it's doing is it's telling me Like the first one says, edit your keywords for women's clothing. So basically, I've never been in here before. Keyword. So as keyword 1, primary 1, and then primary 2, and the secondary. Yeah, I probably need to go through there and fix that. Okay. All the words that are listed there is what Google searches for. Okay. So basically what you were saying was, like, the first one has my store name in it. And then the second one has women's clothing. But then the first secondary has, like, basically the title in there, new custom keywords. So basically what I want to do is put in, do I need to change those? I don't know. Huh. Might have to go in and says, please review the text on your women's clothing store category page to ensure that you are using appropriate keywords that are related to your page content. Never use keywords that are not related to your page content or repeat the same keyword more than once. Those are considered keyword spamming by search engines. Keyword spamming could affect your page ranking or even cause your eBay store page to be removed from search engine indices. Yes, change them. Okay. So that's basically what you were saying, that they were a mess. Okay. All right. Well, now I know what I'm doing. That'll make it a little bit easier to deal with.
Don't kid yourself. You always knew what was going on.
Oh gosh, no.
No?
I'm not really into the whole keyword, kind of thing. I don't know why, but I'm not. Maybe I should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I put keywords in the in my titles in my listing, but it's pretty brief and to the point. Maybe I need to take a class on that. I don't know. I don't even know if there is a class for that, but
Don't ask me. People are always telling me I got no class.
Wah, wah, wah. What was that?
Hey, there's Texas Valerie. When you gonna do an estate sale haul video there, Valerie?
Okay. So I did that, and with just that first one. It's very time consuming, but it may help direct people to your store who are using a search engine. Change them to words like brand names that you'll sell in women's clothes. Okay. Okay. I will, I'll work on those. At least I know where they're at now. So, it'd be something to work on. You got any estate sales going on this week, Todd?
There's some auctions I'm looking at.
Like online?
Yeah, they're online, but they're local, so I'm trying to. There's one that's got a preview tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like the Waco Independent School District leftover stuff. But they got a bunch of kitchenwares and stainless steel pots and pans and.
Is it more like industrial?
A bunch of it is.
Yeah.
Like cafeteria food equipment.
But that stuff should actually go pretty well because like caterers and even like what was I trying to say, like oh my gosh, like kitchens that help like the homeless and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Soup kitchens is what I was trying to say. So
yeah, there's like 3 different lots of brand new and then packaged big cutting boards.
Oh wow.
Like 24 inches by 18 inches.
Those are huge.
Big. I think those would sell good on eBay. But like it's a listing for like here, buy 42 of these.
Okay.
And then there's an online estate auction. I want to get in a preview on that, but they don't say when or how to do a preview. I'm like, well, I don't want to bid just from the pictures because on an auction like that, pretty much they only take one picture. And even if it's good, you can't see all the sides or model numbers or anything.
Right.
And there's some pretty good stuff in it that I'd like to bid on, but shoot, I want to know more about it.
Hello, Killian. You having a good day? She said hello from New Hampshire. There's another Shire.
NH. No, that's North Houston.
Oh, North Houston?
No, I don't know.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
New Hampshire. New Hampshire. North Houston. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe I fell for that for like a second. But I'll tell you, that's how naive I am. I try not to be, but sometimes I get tricked.
NH. Nerd hamsters. I don't know.
Nerd hamsters? Never heard of that one. That's a new one.
Naked humans. Whatever.
I wish it was Houston. I'd be garage sailing. That's right.
Shoot.
Absolutely.
They shut down. It's only 45 degrees in Houston right now.
What I wouldn't do for 45 degrees right now. She said snowy and cold and got the wood stove going and listing. That's, yeah. I'm not a fan of the cold or the snow. Although I am in Kansas, so I've, got one of those at least.
It's warmed up a little bit the last couple of days.
Yeah, like I said, next week is supposed to be in the 50s. I think I think for the for Christmas is supposed to be in the 30s. So that's still really good. I mean, I remember there was a Christmas that we couldn't even go anywhere. We had to stay home because we were basically snowed in. The road was drifted shut. So I don't like that. Let's see. Yeah, Kansas is beautiful. It's actually a pretty nice area. I'm originally from California, so but it definitely is cold here, or it can be cold. Like right now, 22 degrees, so it's not too bad. I'm sorry, my dear peers. Hello, OJ. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing good. Holy moly. Yeah. I actually like the summers here. I like it with the what do you call it? It's humid here, or it can be humid, but I like it. I like the temperatures that it get. Yeah, it can get warm. It can, be in the hundreds, and with humidity and everything, but it's not bad. If I was going to stay here, I would probably be like a snowbird in the winter, and then live here from like spring to fall. but I'm not going to, I don't plan on staying here. I'm going to be moving to North Carolina and then transferring, not really transferring, but kind of, how would you say it? Go back and forth from North Carolina to California. I'm going to do that for a while. I have 2 daughters. One lives in North Carolina, one lives in California, so bounce back and forth.
Going to Carolina in my mind.
So.
Can't you just feel the sun?
Yeah, traveling back and forth.
Can't you
That's the plan anyway.
feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine hit me from behind?
And that's going to be probably as soon as
And I'm going to Carolina in my mind.
well, Hank said this isn't going to work with this camera. Now I'm getting frustrated and don't have time for that. I'm sorry. Maybe you can find like a smaller, see if you can buy like a smaller digital camera, like on, like eBay or something. I know that you ain't got no time for that, but or trying to make it work with your new phone. Don't smash it with a hammer. Don't do that.
Well, Brandon found one of my orders.
Okay. Did you have some orders that were lost?
I had two orders that were lost. And he found one. The other one I think I sold. He doesn't think I did, but I think I did.
Huh.
So,
well,
we're just going to try and make it work the best we can.
Yep. Sometimes that's what you got to do.
And strive to have some sort of system.
Huh. Let's see. Frankie's Fine says, Hank, I got a Fuji digital camera from Walmart. It was like $100 5 years ago. 16 megapixels, works great, and pics are pretty good. I don't know. That's, I know that sucks that you can't get it to work right. It gave everything a bad yellow cast on white background when I tried his out this weekend. So another thing that you could do is on your Note 5, because that's the one that you like with the, for taking pictures and stuff. I would, if you can charge it up, I would just use that. If you can put it on your wireless charger and charge it, I would just do that. I know it sucks because you bought the phone for, one reason, because you didn't want a house fire, but
and maybe just start looking for a Note 5 because you know that's what you like. Maybe just
Well,
start looking for.
she got a Note 8. She bought a new phone, a brand new phone.
I'll tell you what, in this business, if your cell phone isn't working, you're up a creek.
Yeah.
Gots to have it.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm going to put my stuff out.
Okay.
I do everything with mine, my pictures, my calling, my texting. A lot of my answering of customer stupid questions. Everything.
Yeah. I know I use mine a lot too. Just to keep me updated, just to show, I'm sure it shows activity, like whenever I go in there and change a couple of things while I'm laying in bed,
Yeah, everything.
Hank says the problem ultimately is depending on a phone for product photography. Phones change, crap out after a couple of years, etc. Well, true, but man, your Note 8 should be better for you, not worse. Maybe there's something that you can. Maybe there's an app that you can go with that can help that can help your settings. Did you go in and look at apps, Hank? Hopefully you can find something that works for you. I know that's got to be frustrating.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what my megapixels do too. Is whenever you change it to square, it just on mine it doesn't look right. Yeah. I have to walk away and try something else in a little bit. Did you get your Secret Santa gift sent out yet, Todd?
I missed out on that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I drug my feet and didn't get in on time, and so
Okay. Ready?
I'm just SOL.
Yeah. Man. They really put that in red letters, didn't they?
661, 5 ounces.
Okay.
I got 1064.
I don't know. That's just what I put in there.
Okay. Well, 661. Okay. I was just say, wait a minute, it didn't change.
Yeah, hopefully that Note 5 will stay alive for you and you can get your stuff done. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're done with summer. Even naked man has clothes on.
Oh, there, Todd.
We're just a touch of sleep for a little. We didn't get in on the band of snow. I don't think anybody in the state got a really big band of snow anyway.
Okay, here.
Not a big deal. There's
Yeah.
precipitation coming in the white stuff.
Right.
We didn't get like that. Valerie got a good little couple of inches down there.
Yeah, she had said she got some.
Yeah, and
Why do you make them so long?
it's weird.
Jeez.
She lives south of me, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like really long. I make sure I'm not going to cover up the barcode or nothing.
She said Valerie said we got 3 inches of snow.
Holy cow.
That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy for Texas.
I don't think you need anything on the
I'm
side.
going to do that one bottom. That one.
Why?
That's open.
It is not open. They're both like that. And your long enough pieces of tape. Square. For a small package, you want to give me really long tape. You're a dork.
Good morning, Grandma Magic Classics.
Morning, Mary.
It's okay if you wake up a little bit late. There's nothing wrong with that. We all gotta sleep in a little bit sometimes. Get our extra beauty sleep.
well, it
Can
worked for you girls this morning. Y'all are just beautiful.
Where do you train track set go?
Well,
Oh.
thank you.
No, just Nikki.
Sally.
Oh, no. I said that and she left.
I was gonna say, Sally, Brandon's talking to you. He's yelling at you. Sally, Sally. Well, I'm sorry, Hank. I'm really, really sorry that the new phone didn't work out. You just got to make the best of it and, see what you can do. You might have to add some apps to that phone so you can get, better pictures, or, you might have, you'll figure it out. You'll get it. It just might take you a little bit, but you'll get it.
Get it,
Morning.
get Tarzan.
Good morning, Nikki. Oh, Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind.
Nikki.
Hey, Nikki. I'm sure that's not the first time you've heard that song.
No. I dozed off after your show this morning. I dozed off sitting there waiting for the other show to start.
Oh, did you?
I'm just not getting any sleep. I mean, I'm not getting any sleep at night. Lugnut wakes me up all hours. I think he's got his nights and days mixed up or something.
Yeah.
Which I got to do something because waking up at 9:30 in the morning is not okay.
No. Yeah, you really gotta. I mean, is he just wallering around in bed and stuff and getting you up?
No, he's actually waking me up. Getting like this morning. My husband let him out for like 20 minutes to run around.
Mm-hmm.
Less than a half hour later, Lugnut is on top of me, waking me up. He like climbed on top of me.
Wow.
I'd be slipping a little Benadryl and some dog treat.
What?
I'd be putting a little Benadryl and some dog treat.
Something.
It's people don't, people like to sleep with their dog. I mean, I like to sleep with my dogs, but if they're getting where they're staying up all night and everything, sometimes you just gotta, put them in another room or put them in a kennel or put them in, close the bedroom door and put them out so they can go sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Just so you can get some sleep. And it may not be that easy because they, probably are scratching on the door and stuff, but.
I mean, me myself, I don't sleep that much anyway. So yeah, I mean, he's like keeping me up. And see, I don't require much sleep as long as I get 4 hours of like mostly uninterrupted sleep,
Right.
Then I'm good to go. But when it's interrupted,
Right.
Then like, well.
Yeah, it's not a constant sleep. I mean, you could go on 4 hours, but that's a 4-hour constant.
Well, because my problem is once I get woke up, I'm awake, no matter how long I slept.
Right.
And then I'm awake for, an hour or even a half hour, 45 minutes. I can't go back right to sleep. Anyway.
Seems like I've always had dogs that would adjust to the schedule that we're sleeping at.
Right.
Well, I've been gone recently every day, all day. So part of that is he's sleeping all day,
Yeah.
while I'm gone. Because it's too cold to leave him outside, And I don't want him bugging my dad because my dad's skin is so thin from because he has psoriasis, so he's had a lot of skin treatments and stuff. And so his skin is so thin that if Lugnut like puts his paw on him or something, he'll rip his skin just easy,
Right.
So I worry about that, and so then I have to keep him on a leash at my dad's, which ain't fair to him, And then I have to constantly watch him and try to help my dad, that doesn't. So. So he has to stay home, and then he's sleeping while I'm gone. That's what dogs do while we're gone.
Right. Very true.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Knock them out, knock them over the head, knock them out. Just kidding. I feel like doing. I'm just kidding, though. I don't abuse my dog.
I don't know if this may be an issue or not, but maybe he has a urinary tract infection.
Oh.
Wanting to go outside all the time.
No.
They do that.
He wants to go outside to bark at things and to hunt things. He doesn't have to go to the bathroom. Huh. See, I don't have a problem sleeping. I mean, I'm fine with sleeping with 4 hours. I'm fine with that.
Right.
I actually prefer to sleep less. But when it's constantly interrupted sleep, then I can't get my rest.
Yeah.
Because my doctor told me that I only sleep 4 hours a night, and I'm good to go because I sleep so sound. So my sleep is so restful that when I'm only getting half the sleep that most people get, I'm resting.
Right.
You know, I'm probably resting just as much as somebody that sleeps 8 hours a night, you know.
Right.
I don't know. I gotta have my 7 hours, man.
Yeah.
If I don't, man, I'm a grump, or I gotta take a nap the next day for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dear Pierce says mine always tries to scam except when she's not, but she always squats and acts like she's peas. Then I found out she had a UTI.
Huh.
So I wonder if you could still, like that thing that you were talking about for Rose's cat with the vinegar. I wonder if you could put that in his water and do the same.
You definitely can. You definitely can.
Is it just, what is it, just regular vinegar?
Red wine vinegar.
Red wine vinegar.
I put apple cider vinegar in their water already to keep shedding down.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. It's good for them. I don't do mine often enough with my dogs, but I should.
Yeah, their apple cider vinegar is always in their water.
Well, yeah, apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use red wine vinegar too. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I've used apple cider vinegar in my dog's water for, well, since I was at the motel. So
Yeah.
because there was a dog show in town one time, and I was talking to one of the gals, and I said, "Oh, my dog just shed." Dog was one of those dogs that looked like it shed, and I was discussing it with her, and she goes, "Oh no, I use apple cider vinegar, and it keeps it mostly at bay between brushing and apple cider vinegar." So ever since then, yeah, my dogs have always had apple cider vinegar in there. They shed still a little bit, but not as much.
I was going to try and write this, but I think I'll just talk about it. So Hank says that when she is using her Note 5, the square drops to 3.7 megapixels.
Yeah.
And it looks clear. There's no issues. The Note 8 is 4.7 square and looks blurred, despite focusing. So what I found out, one thing that I did find out last night, or experienced, I guess you could say, is that when I was taking a picture of something, it wasn't focused, but then when I clicked, it was still, and you know, it was on the item. It wasn't focused in the frame, but then when I clicked the button, it was actually focused. It came out to be a good picture, which I don't know the reason for that, but I don't know if that helps or not. So basically, like if I was taking a picture of, say, a tag, I would, you know, it would be somewhat blurred, but then when I clicked on it to take the picture, it would come clear. I don't know. So, and that was with my Note 5 too, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not.
Now, see, I've taken square pictures with my Note 5, and it still doesn't fill up the box.
It doesn't?
Uh-uh.
Well, I mean, you have to go in and you have to, you know, take the picture out. You have to, you know, basically increase the sides and increase the height, and then it will fill. It should fill out the picture completely. Really bad. Blurred all over. I'm gonna see if I can manipulate worse. Yeah, that's what I would do. Just keep messing with the settings, and but I will tell you, you know, and you know this as well as I do. If you get too flustered, sometimes you just need to take a break.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that that's hard to do because you've got a full schedule and lots of things going on, so it's hard to take a break. But you know, maybe just move on to something different, and just take a break from taking pictures, you know, and stuff like that.
I remember, like,
My peer says, my dear peer says, exactly. Don't rely on the view of your picture on a viewfinder in your gallery or in your gallery. They look terrible until they are on the computer screen.
yeah.
Ah. If you back up your phone, and if you back your phone up and zoom in just a little, it usually can clear it up.
Go lay down. I'm tired of you. Go away. I'm tired of looking at you. Go lay down.
Mine looked good until I saw them on the computer. Total garbage.
Huh.
I don't know, my dear.
Do you have maybe any problems with the camera lens? Did the camera lens get scratched or anything? Because I have a Note 5 and I love my pictures.
I don't know.
That was one reason why I decided on my Samsung, was because it takes good pictures.
Right.
Nothing takes better. I used to have a Windows phone, which, oh God, that sucked. You couldn't get no apps, hardly any apps for it. But God, did it take good pictures? It was a Lumia, something like that. Anyways, it took such good pictures. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Yeah, it was way advanced for the pictures with the camera, but it was so under advanced with like apps.
Now you would think that a Windows phone would have access to all apps.
Well, now see, that's what I thought. Cause see, I had the iPhone for years, and then Windows Phone came out, which in computer world, I prefer Windows over Apple.
Right.
So I thought, well, and then the camera was awesome, which not only with eBay, but I love taking pictures. Anyways, so I decided on the Windows Phone, and at first it didn't have the apps that the iPhone did, and blah blah blah. But I thought, okay, it's a new phone. Windows had just come out with it. It'll get better, you know. I had that thing for 3 years, and at the end of that third year, I had just gotten, and I've had this phone, I've had this Samsung for 2 years now, and before this, I had the Windows phone. So 2 years ago, it had just come out. I could just get what's that game? It's a real popular game, Candy Crush. The Candy Crush.
Understand you.
Now we know how long Candy Crush has been out, how many years. And 2 years ago was the first time I was able to get Candy Crush on my phone. I had that thing for almost 3 years, and I couldn't get even Candy Crush on there. Not that Candy Crush is a big deal, but that's how unadvanced on the apps it was. But yeah, the Lumina, it was a wonderful phone. I mean, the megapixels was just, it was crazy compared to iPhone. And that was why another reason why I switched was because iPhone just wasn't updating their phones like they should have. You know, I mean, it just disappointed me. You're waiting for this new phone to come out, and it's just, you know, all they did was they just made it just a little bit bigger. Well, this Lumina was huge compared to that. I think it was a Lumia, not a Lumina, but a Lumia. But anyways, yeah, it was an amazing picture taker. And that was the only reason why I stuck with it for 3 years. Because I took amazing photos with it. And another thing, I couldn't get my cha-ching on my eBay app. The eBay app on the Lumia, there was no cha-ching. God, that used to piss me off. I'd hear everybody have this cha-ching, and I had this stupid eBay sound. It wasn't even, it was just like, I don't know, it reminded me of like, I have no even clue. It was just like, it wasn't even close to what everybody else had.
Right.
And so yeah, it just pissed me off. So when I got my Samsung, I loved it. It was like a whole new world.
Yeah. Yeah, I moved from the
Samsung even the Samsung was a downgrade on the camera.
I moved from the iPhone to the Samsung, and I'm pretty well
yeah,
you know, stuck on the Samsung. I like that. It seems like it's better to run. It's easier to run.
Like right now, I'm on my Samsung Note 5 right now with my camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way better than my computer camera. My computer camera, when you guys see me on my show, it's horrible.
Hey, with that being said, are you going to do a show tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to watch List It or Ditch It tonight at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time.
I don't have a guest, so if anybody wants to be a guest, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to do my own stuff. I put watch my show in the chat in case somebody isn't subscribed to me. They can click on my name and go to my channel.
How does it start?
7 p.m. Central Time.
I'm in bed by then.
You are not.
Just turn your computer on before you go to sleep so I get the watch time. Yeah, list it or ditch it, Killian. Elizabeth.
Yeah, it's a good show. I've been on there twice. sold, you know, some stuff from that show, and it really works out good.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that I didn't think that was very good, you know, I was, you know, I don't know how you would like encourage to, you know, that it was worth money and that I should list it, and so I did, and it sold, and so.
I could be
Hi,
on
John.
some if you remind me.
You want to be on today?
Or whatever. Unless you don't want a grumpy old man on there.
You want to be on a You want to be on as a guest?
Sure, why not?
Okay, can I keep you awake that long?
Probably not. How many things do I need to pull out to the show?
Anything.
How many? Like,
I don't know. What do we usually do? Probably, I don't know. I like to have the show an hour, or as close to an hour as possible. If it goes longer, that's fine, but I'd like to at least have it as an hour. I suppose 15 or 20 items would be good.
oh,
Um,
maybe you better have 2 guests. I don't know if I can find that many.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Well, I got stuff, but I'm pretty much gonna list it no matter what.
Right.
There's not
Well,
much
maybe
I have to make.
you and maybe you and Nikki can go back and forth or something.
yeah, we'll go through your stuff, and then if we still have a bunch of time, I'll do some of my stuff.
Yeah. That sounds like a
7
good plan.
Central?
Yeah, 7 Central Time.
I better write myself a note.
Kelly and Elizabeth said she watches another show at 7:30. I'll have to jump back and forth. What other show is on at 7:30? Is it one of like a reselling show? If you don't mind saying, I mean.
Nikki shows better, so I'm just kidding. Just
Here's me
kidding.
wondering what other show is on so I can see if maybe I want to watch it.
Hi, John. He said he's just popping in.
I think it'd be fun to be on there.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
It'd be very fun to have you.
Yeah. John said that he bathed the 3-year-old, then the 6-year-old. When the 6-year-old was finished, the 3-year-old looked like a chimney sweep again. Oh my gosh. just put an old pair of clothes on him, you know, old shirt, an old pair of pants, and just let him go. Sometimes
Hi,
that's
Chris.
the best thing to do. Hey, Chris. How you doing?
What's the matter, Willow? Willow's got something stuck in her mouth.
Uh-oh.
I think. What do you got going on? I guess she's okay now. Go lay down. I wasn't talking to you. Go.
Said I could have swore you said lug nut.
Yeah. Get out of there. Go lay down. Golly.
Mama, I just want some love.
Yeah. What are you doing, Willow? She's got like something stuck in her teeth or something. I don't know what's about. Yeah, yeah. Dig in your teeth on my foot. That's cute. Come here. What is wrong with you? I don't know. Go lay down.
Sally, you doing all right?
Gone nuts.
Are you hurting? I'm hurting. I'm hurting real bad.
Yeah. No rest for the wicked.
That's what they say.
Money don't grow on trees. Bills to pay, mouths to feed. Nothing in life is free.
Yep.
There's a little entertainment for y'all today.
Well, thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Simply beautiful.
Chris is picking up sales everywhere. Mercari, eBay, Amazon.
Wow.
Good job.
That's awesome. Awesome.
You guys got my bag of chips, you little assholes. Go on. Get out of here. That's just got stuck in her teeth with a Dorito. I heard them ruffling around with a bag over there, but I couldn't see what they were doing. Well, sure enough, it was my chips.
Well, we like chips too, Mama.
Ah,
That's our favorite breakfast.
that's fine, but they take them when they're not when it's not okay. Oh no, that's it. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm sorry that your sister's got dealing with the cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
I didn't know that. I must have missed that somewhere. Oh.
Yep, she's in our thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually, I've heard a lot of really good things about Mercari. I sold on there for a little bit and then got away from it. I don't know. I don't like to do too many things at one time. Like right now, I've got way more than enough, I think. Got Trugether and eBay and what's the other one? Poshmark. And that's, even though I don't get very many sales from them, I still, I don't like having too much up at one time. It's just a thing with me. So,
Yeah.
I did put a few things up yesterday on Poshmark, so just to kind of keep the consistency going there.
That's good.
And I'm hoping to get another 20 to 25 listed today.
She's spunky.
Well, there you go. You asked for it.
Yeah.
But that's what that's what makes people fighters and
Yeah.
So that's good. Very good. I haven't seen
Chris says that he lists the same items on Mercari. Shoot, I missed it. The chat's going too fast. Lists the same items on eBay and Mercari. When they sell, I delete off other platform. Have about 200 more items to put on Mercari.
What is Etsy, like 20 cents every 3 months or something?
I think it's 4 months. Yeah. But yeah, I think you do have to pay up front for your listings.
Well, you pay the 40 cents. I mean, they bill you, of course, but
right.
I think it's like 40 cents or whatever, and it's like 4 months or something like that.
Yeah, a listing. So you don't relist. It's 20 cents per listing.
20 cents. Yeah.
Per listing, and then
For 4 months.
yeah, for 4 months, I think.
And then the commission fee, you get 3.5% fee and 3% plus 25-cent payment processing. And you get processed with Etsy payments, so it goes right into your bank account. It doesn't go through PayPal.
Right. Killian said, when did you start doing Posh, and has it been working for you? What do you sell? I've been thinking about checking it out. I started a couple months ago. I want to say September, October-ish, and I think I've had 5 or 6 sales so far. It's not, it's nothing like eBay, but and I put those are just clothing items that I put on Poshmark. Mercari, you can put anything on there, like pretty much like eBay. A True Gather is another one that it actually imports your eBay listings. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like Poshmark too. Because of the is this Mercari? I like, yeah, no returns, but I don't like the 20%. Yeah, I mean, I think that, if you're looking at all of your fees for every place, I would say you're probably going to be paying for any platform. You're one way or another, you're going to be paying 20 to 30%.
Yeah.
Whether it's PayPal fees, eBay fees, you're gonna be paying about 30%. But heck, if you can make $50 on an item, and it's worth it. I mean, I'd rather do that than have something sitting in a box somewhere and not making any money.
Now, Etsy, I think Etsy, don't they pay you like once a week? Etsy is like, I know I get my payment fast when I sell on Etsy. I haven't been.
Mercari is 10% flat. That's a good rate.
I haven't been on Etsy in a while, but
Mercari is. Yeah.
I think they pay you like once a week or something.
I don't know how that works.
I can't remember.
I think I set up a store, but
never paid.
I don't think I ever sold anything there.
I got so much money, I never paid attention to how much I was paid. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever. Pass it on then, bitch. Share the wealth.
I'm like Todd. I'm independently wealthy.
Mm,
Pretty much.
Let's see. With Etsy payments.
Yeah, Killian says, I'm not sure how soon she gets paid, though. Said her mom does really well on Etsy.
Yeah, a lot of people do a good job on Etsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of true though. I could live on my retirement check, but I like vacation and Christmas money and
Yeah. You can get paid daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Request additional deposits anytime.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah. I like Etsy. Etsy is a nice platform. The problem is I forget about it. I get so busy doing my eBay, I totally forget about it. But it is a really good platform, and a lot of people do make good money on it. I mean, look at Angie. I mean, she makes really good money on.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the people that really work Etsy hard, like we do eBay, I don't think they make as much as we do on eBay, but they do make a significant amount.
Well, I know a lot of
Etsy is for handmade or vintage.
Right. A lot of the
anything that can be used as a craft, I should say. So like you could put modern silverware up there or flatware because it's used as making a craft.
Right. I might have to look into Mercari again. Just start putting some stuff over there too.
Yeah, I should start looking at Mercari. I signed up for Mercari when it first started, but it just didn't seem like it was really getting that much traffic or whatever.
Right.
So, but now it seems like it's really taking off, it sounds like. I've never sold on there, but I was thinking I should list some stuff on there.
Yeah.
But I feel like right now I have no business listing anywhere but eBay because I haven't been doing my eBay properly.
I need to sell my elephant skin shoes on Mercari, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good place for you to do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Oh,
refund, return.
All house furniture and accessories. That would do probably really good on Etsy. Now Etsy, I used to sell a lot of stuff on Etsy when I made dog treats. I had a huge client base and I used to sell a lot on there. When I went back to Etsy this year and I was listing a lot of stuff on there, I actually sold quite a bit. So if you do your diligence on Etsy and it's kind of like eBay, you have to work at it, get stuff up there. The more you list, the more you sell, kind of thing.
Right.
But the thing about Etsy, the biggest thing about Etsy is keywords. If you have a problem with getting sales on Etsy, you need to really look at your keywords. That's a huge thing on Etsy. And usually that's what people say when they're not making sales on Etsy is that they had to really work on their keywords.
Right.
Chris has a code. If you sign up, you get $10 credit if anyone wants it. For Mercari.
Yeah, see, I still have I still have my account over there, so
Yeah.
I need to just start listing.
I wish I could get my jewelry box before tonight's show.
You wish you could what?
How about that big jewelry box from what's her name on Dwayne's show Saturday?
Oh,
Monica?
Oh, from Monica, Keeping Real with the Millers.
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
She is. I like her. She's a Minnesota girl. Hello.
Well,
Of course she's nice. All us Minnesota girls are nice.
because you're inside all the time, it's always frozen up there. You have to be around other people so much.
I may live in Wisconsin, but I've always been a Minnesota girl. I just married a guy that lives in Wisconsin. You see, there's 39 people watching, but only 20 thumbs up.
What the heck?
I'm just saying. Hint, hint. I always like doing that because I like to see how the number goes up really fast. Because all of a sudden you'll start seeing the numbers go up. Oh, he ended up with another thumbs down. Sorry, Valerie.
Uh-oh. Nikki!
There was only
What
two
did you do
thumbs
that
down now.
for?
But you got 2 more thumbs up.
Oh my gosh.
Here, let me give you a thumbs up. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yay. That was work.
Yay for Todd. He did it. Let's see. Sally, you hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to gather my tickets right now because I need to make a lot because they're doing away with that program.
Oh.
The Michigan State is lottery is doing away with that program, so I'm not sure what it's going to turn into, but I know that they can't use their points after December 31st. So I'm going to try and make a big push for my tickets.
Well, Karen's at the beach. She said, why do people give a thumbs down? Absurd. Honestly, everybody says that they like YouTube likes a few thumbs down anyway, so.
So they're just doing us a favor.
Yeah, they're kind of doing you a favor when there's only a few.
Thank you. I don't like the thumbs down, but any action is good action, right?
Yeah, they say it's just as good as the thumbs up. So.
I think I would be very hurt though if I got like 35 thumbs down. I mean, that would be pretty.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
I don't like the thumbs down because I think that it's good that I think that it's good that people could have an opinion. I understand that. But
Right.
at the same time, when you don't like what you're watching, why don't you just watch something else?
Right.
And move along. You know, it's not like you have to dwell on. That's a really bad thing with today's generation and you know, the 20 to, you know, 35-year-olds is they dwell on stuff really bad. If you look at any like news sites, my husband's over there rubbing his nipples, trying to throw me off. But anyways,
You're stronger than that, Sally. You could do it.
but anyways, like if you go over and watch any like news site about any ad or whatever, you know, talking about a political thing, there is people that will sit there and argue with each other on a website. Like, you know, this person saying this person says this, and it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And they dwell on you know, things like that, and it's just crazy. And so that's why you get like trolls that'll come in and you know, they'll leave you messages and stuff about, you know.
But you know what? The fact of the matter is it takes more energy to hate someone or to not like someone than it is to, you know, just go with the flow. And, you know, not say that you have to like everybody, but, you know. Hi, Mike.
Don't leave, Mike.
Thank you, Sally. I'm leaving.
You know what?
Hi, Mike. I
See ya.
feel the marketing.
Hi, bye. I don't know.
Hi, Summer.
My most watched video, the one I've made the most money on AdSense, has nearly twice as many dislikes as it does likes.
Oh my gosh.
It has 231 dislikes and 135 likes.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not a bad thing. The dislike button is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of like eBay, and it shows activity. You know, with Google.
I did an April Fool joke in the video. I went metal detecting, and the whole video is about metal detecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I planted a gold coin in the ground, and
Oh my gosh.
pretended that I found it, and I said in the description. Now remember, this video was made on April 1st.
Oh my gosh. That's right. You know, that's the thing, Grandma Magic Classics. I have my opinions, but I'm also willing to let you have your opinion. That's it. Everybody has their own, you know, their own thoughts about things. You know, everybody's going to have a different view on it, but it doesn't mean that, you know, he's right and she's wrong and all that. So yeah, just remember, list it or ditch it at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Tonight. On my channel.
Tonight is the night.
Featuring
on Poplar Pickers channel.
Silver Hair Stacker.
Yeah, featuring Silver Hair Stacker.
Featuring Silver Hair Stacker crap.
Stack a crap load.
He'll teach us some new things.
Probably won't go.
I think my goal for this evening should be to see how many ditches I can get.
Are you eating butter?
Butter? Who's eating butter?
I'm trying to figure out what Todd is doing. It looked like he had a tub of butter, and he was.
He was dipping into it.
The butter. What?
Yeah, he's confused.
Yeah, I don't
he's
think
like, I don't know. What am I doing? I ain't doing that.
Well, I have this one person on my show that that makes comments every show. Kind of not really the not always the best, not always the most favorite comments of the show. He kind of always has some
Right.
kind of dig, there, but it might be somebody I know in a different name, whatever. But I keep those comments on there just because. I like the interaction.
Right.
I like to hear if people think negatively of the show, I like to see what they have to say.
Right.
Because then maybe I can use it to make things better,
Absolutely.
True.
That's very, very true. Very, very true.
And Gallon Cash says, that's okay, Todd. You eat your butter and you'll be happy doing you. Actually, when I was a little kid, I used to always get in trouble because I'd eat sticks of butter. I actually had to hide under the table for my mom so I could eat my sticks of butter. Otherwise,
Oh my God,
yeah.
Nikki.
Back then, butter was really expensive and pretty unhealthy, to be eating a whole stick of butter.
I mean, I tried that when I was a kid, and I kind of got sick of my stomach from eating so much of it. I didn't do it again after that.
Yeah.
I used to get the sugar bowl and just shovel spoonfuls in my mouth.
Oh my God.
That was another thing I used to get in trouble for, making sugar and butter sandwiches.
Sugar and butter?
Yeah. And imagine that. I wasn't fat until I was an adult.
Yeah. I think
can't
sugar was
imagine.
different then.
And I used to eat just crap like that.
I think sugar was different back then. I think they're selling us weird crap now.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
We used to put syrup in melted butter and dip our toast in it.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Brown sugar, too.
Yeah, my dear Pierce says the surgery of butter was different back then.
Frankie Stein said, yeah, we used to eat sugar and butter sandwiches too. It was cheaper than candy.
Counter offer. How dare you not accept my counter offer? So should I sell my Armani Eau de Toilette for $20?
Yes. Sell it.
Okay. Get ready for the ching.
I would say if you sold it, that's kind of my thing. I feel like, especially if I get an offer in the early morning, I feel like that kind of stimulates my sales for the rest of the day. It kind of helps it, So yeah, definitely if I get an offer in the morning, I'm more than likely going to take it. There's that cha-ching.
Woo! It is.
Frankie's Fine says my mom would eat crackers and milk like a cereal when she was hungover. My dad used to eat that all the time. He loved it.
I didn't eat it like cereal, but I would dunk saltine crackers, you mean? I would dunk saltine crackers in milk and eat it. Yeah, just like a cookie.
Yeah, I would like crush them up and just put them in milk.
Yeah, Dad grew up during the Depression, so he would take the stale bread and pour milk on it and still eat it. He wouldn't let anything go to waste.
Huh. Well, that's an idea.
And then Mom would take the bread sacks and wash them out and use them for freezer bags.
We used them for our boots. How many people, hands up, had to have bread bags in their
sacks?
boots?
Bread sack.
Yeah,
Bread
bags.
sacks.
The plastic bags that bread came in, we used to have, my mom would put them, we used to have to line our boots with them. We'd put them on, we'd put the bread socks on our bread bags on our feet, and then we had to put our boots on. It was to keep our feet dry.
Oh.
They didn't have waterproof boots back then, you know, or like they are today.
So walking in the snow and everything like that, your feet are going to get wet, and so if you use the bread bags, that just keeps your. I bet your feet were like sweaty and stinky though when you got home.
No, mine weren't. I don't have stinky feet.
Oh well,
You're
you're one of the lucky ones then.
It's so cold in Minnesota, people don't sweat.
Yeah.
We didn't have to do that back then because we lived in California.
You lived in California, so we didn't even have boots, probably.
Wait, butter flavor Crisco. I still use that. Love it. And butter on bread for a few days. Eggs drained. The bank account by opening another account at the same bank when we were married, so they let him drain my savings and had no money. Oh my gosh. It's horrible. Horrible.
I've heard that before. The OJ says, I heard Jeff Davidson say he let offers sit all weekend because it stimulates the listing, and often someone will come along and pay full price. I've heard that happen before too. And sometimes I'll leave mine just to see if anything happens, but not usually.
I don't know that I could do that. I don't know.
What?
Let offers sit all weekend long.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I could. I don't think my being could allow that. I don't know.
I can because it's a for sure sale.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, not for sure. They could always cancel.
Well, they could.
Really?
Wow.
Good Deals and Morse says she's filmed that too.
I get an offer or two on an item and let it sit. About 50% of the time, it sells for full price. Wow. Huh.
Oh. Me personally, I don't know. I just don't like people's offers to just sit. I think that's rude.
Right.
Not good customer service. I have let them sit before just to see if it stimulated sales. I've never really noticed it. That it's done any good, but I don't know. But I think it's rude. I mean, when I'm shopping on eBay, I want to know if I got the item. I like that instant gratification. I don't like sitting there waiting.
Right.
You know, and I think it's rude.
Yeah.
To make somebody sit there and wait to find out if they get the item. Because if I can't get it for a certain price, I want to move on to the next, you know?
Right.
Or I can get it at a better price, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like Chad Pagel said, one's better to grab the quick nickel rather than the slow dime. Yep.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, but if they're going to offer me half price, I ain't going to do it.
Well, it all depends on the item, the price, what you paid for it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of times where I mean, I'll take just about any offer anybody offers me on my stuff.
Right.
Just because I pay so little for my stuff. The chances are, if somebody offers me, I most likely won't even counter offer. Most of the time, I'll just take what they offer me. I mean, as long as it's not like a way low ball, you know. But if it is a way low ball, then I'll just counter offer. You know, if it's not something I want to accept, I just counter offer. No big deal. But there's some things that I know are going to sell for a certain price, and they're hard to find items. If I just wait, they'll sell. And some of those items I do, and I wait, and they do sell, and at the price I want. So, I mean, it just depends. Like I said, it just depends on the item, what you've paid for it, etc.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Summer says, laugh out loud. I think it's rude as heck, but most of the offers I get are rude too, so I'm usually not going to take their initial offer anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's the bottom line is we all have different ways that we do things, and it doesn't mean that one's wrong and one's right. And, you know, if you do something that stimulates sales and you get a better price, then you go for it.
Yep.
You get it. That's the bottom line right there.
That's for sure. Well, yeah, we all do our business differently. If we all did it the same,
right?
We wouldn't sell as much as we do.
Okay. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. Hope everybody has a great day and lots of sales and lots of good sales and lots of good offers. And
somebody asked if there was going to be a listing party today.
There may be. I think today would be a good day for a listing party.
I forgot who asked, but
my dear Pierce said a listing party is basically when I put a link in. So if you're not you don't have, what is it called? What is our group called? The Reseller Squad on Facebook. Go over to Facebook and get onto the Reseller Squad and ask to join there. There's a few questions that we ask, so you'll have to answer a couple of questions, but no big deal.
How many watchers have you killed?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
How many people have you killed?
Yeah, absolutely. Why did you?
And why?
But yeah, go over there and she said she's not on Facebook. Yeah, go over there and it'll be on my channel anyway. It'll come up. So but yeah, I think we'll do a listing party probably this afternoon. I would say probably around 3-ish, 3 Central Time. So yeah, it should give you a notification if you've subscribed to me. So we'll do something like that.
I don't mean to be rude, but why would somebody not be on Facebook? I don't understand that.
There's some people that don't. Sometimes it's too much drama, or I know there's a couple of people that I personally know that have closed their account and everything. But if I answered that question, you wouldn't let me in. Charles, you're so funny. Amelia says Amelia sells that she doesn't have Facebook either. Yeah.
Really? Huh.
So, but anyway, if you've either way, if you subscribe to this channel, it will give you a notification when we go live. I'm thinking between 3 and 4, and so we'll do that. It won't be for money or anything. Just kind of get together and list together I think that would be good for today.
Mhm.
So, on that note, we will see you later. Thank you, Mike Warren, for joining us. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Glad you came in and hung out with us. That was great.
I won't cancel tonight, Mike.
So we'll see you guys later on today, and I hope everybody has a great one and get some sales, get some listing done. You don't get sales if you don't list. So get to listing, and we'll see you this afternoon.
Bye,
All right,
everybody.
guys.
Don't forget
Bye.
my show tonight, 7 p.m. Central.
List it or ditch it. Poplar Picker, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.